We are, guys. Here we are. Here we are, guys. Here we are with episode 60. With episode 60, it comes Shorty Boy. Here we are with episode 60. Episode 60, it comes Shorty Boy. We 60 episodes in. 40 more, and we will be at 100. That's insane, guys. That is insane. 40 more episodes, and we will be at 100. This is episode 60, it comes Shorty Boy. Anyways, guys, and before we get into it, before we get into it, guys, I gotta reiterate this every stream. Anytime I do one of these, guys, do one of these, I've got to reiterate this every stream. If at any point you'll hear me stuttering or tripping over my words, I've got a speech impediment. That's why I stutter. That's why I trip over my words. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Anyways, so let's get the promotional stuff out of the way, and then we'll actually get into it, guys. So, y'all get the boxing stream later this month. I was gonna say next month, but then I remembered. But then gotta hit my speech impediment. But then I remembered, y'all get the boxing stream this month, because I just remembered today's the 1st of November. So yeah, y'all will get the boxing stream later this month, towards the later half of November of this month. So I'm still working on everything, guys. I'm still working on the White Knight, on Ogre's 8, on the Dragon King, and the broader world of Avaloria. And I'm still working on Gunblade. I'm still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger. So yeah, guys, I'm still working on everything. It's just taking time. It is just taking time, guys. It's just taking time. So yeah, now that I got all the promotional stuff out of the way and the intro done, what do y'all want to talk about? Because per usual, here we have an hour to kill. So what do y'all want to talk about? If y'all don't know, also, guys, I've made the channel a bit more professional. I basically have made playlists. I've basically made playlists for all of y'all. All of my music stuff is in a playlist now on the channel if you want to go check out any of my music. And I've also got both playthroughs of Spidey in a playlist if y'all want to go check that out. But if y'all don't know what this channel is about, then just go read the channel description. Yes, it is a bit long. But yes, the channel description is a bit long, but it basically tells y'all everything that you're gonna get on this channel. And no, I will not do that. And because yes, I write the songs, although I do not perform them, guys. I write them, I do not perform them. I've got friends that actually perform the songs. So no, I don't have the vocal range to actually sing, guys. I do not have the vocal talent to actually sing, but I do write all the songs. And yeah, I'm a writer, guys. I'm a storyteller. Books is where my interests lie, and particularly in comic books. Particularly in comic books, in manga, in anime, because I love storytelling, guys. As I've said, I'm a mythology, history, and all the other types of nerds you can imagine. Like, anime is a very, very niche genre, and I understand that. So yeah, it's it's okay, bud. It's okay. Just catch this whenever you can. But yeah, guys, I understand that anime is a niche genre, and not a people like it nor understand it. But I just find the animation beautiful and the stories powerful and unique. Like the story of Son Goku, the story of Dragon Ball is great. Also Bleach and One Piece are also good. Bleach and One Piece are also very good anime as well. But yeah. Also guys, I might have a song coming sooner than December 1st. I don't know yet. I don't know. I just wrote this song. I just wrote this song like a month ago, so I might have music coming more, or I might have a song coming a bit faster than December 1st. Because on December 1st, y'all will get two songs from me. Y'all will get two songs from me. Also, guys, I'm sorry about the speech impediment. There's nothing I can do about that. However, my dear viewer, I do not like Naruto. I've honestly tried to watch it and read it. I'm just not a fan. Like, even though Naruto is a part of the big three, it is my least favorite anime of all time. But, I mean, there are some classic animes out there, and a lot of them are very, very good. But, yeah, wow, guys, we're only 7 minutes in, and I don't know what to talk about. Well, I guess I could go more into detail about the music. Like, I guess I could go more into detail about the music stuff. Hey, but like I said, if you go to the channel and check the playlist out, it should be labeled and everything. Like, I have songs of Avaloria and the Dragon King trilogy because I'm a reader and writer, guys. I love reading books. I've read a lot of good and complicated books. I've read The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I've read The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, Narnia, Paradise Lost, Paradise Regained. I've also read The Divine Comedy, Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. I've read some complicated books. Like, I've read some complicated books, guys, and it's been fun. It has just been a pure joy just to read and write. You know, like, I haven't published anything yet, though, guys. Like, my first two stories that'll be out, and my first two stories that will be out next year, The White Knight and Ogre's 8. Both of those stories are coming out next year, and both of those stories go as followed. At least in the production value of those stories. So, The White Knight is one chapter, 20 pages, 4 to 6 panels per page. Ogre's 8 is the exact same way. Ogre's 8 is one chapter, 20 pages, 4 to 6 panels per page. And then once I'm done with that, y'all will get the first volume of Gunblade. the first volume of the Samurai and Gunslinger. Y'all will get that in November, or no, either September, October, or November of 2026. So, fall of 2026, y'all will get the first volume of Gunblade. So keep an eye out for that. And that's all. And that'll be good. That'll be fun. Also, guys, it's like I said, I'm sorry about me tripping over my words because there's no plan. When I do these, guys, there's no plan. Like, I get on here and I set up the camera and everything. I set up the phone and I just talk to you guys. I just talk to you guys about whatever on my mind and all that. So yeah, I do apologize if this has been boring this far. I'm gonna try to make it more interesting because I have a lot of stuff I would actually like to talk about, but I'm not sure if I can talk about it because, like I said, anytime I try to talk about something, anytime I try to get a topic up and running, the speech impediment just puts a stop to that. Like, I'm rather curious if I could actually stay on topic. Because y'all know me by this point. Y'all know me by this point. I can never stay on topic. And if I do, it's a stuttering and blubbering mess because of the speech impediment. Of which hopefully I can stay on topic for the boxing stream later on this month. Because I'll talk about all the greats. I'll talk about all the greats, guys. I'll talk about Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Joe Louis, Sugar Ray Robinson, etc., etc. I'll talk about all the greats later this month, and it'll be really, really good. And I'll recommend y'all some good fights. I will recommend y'all some just straight up banger fights, man. Like, I remember the first fight my grandma ever showed me, and because that's where my love of boxing comes from. It's my grandma, my mom's mom, and my grandpa, my dad's dad. I remember my grandma's favorite boxer of all time. He was Sonny Liston. And my grandpa's favorite boxer of all time was Joe Louis. Like, it's fascinating, you know. Plus, he got the GOAT. He's the greatest boxer of all time, at least in my opinion, is Muhammad Ali. However, the boxer I have the most nostalgia for is Miniman Pacquiao. Also, my second favorite boxer of all time is my second favorite boxer of all time is the legend himself, Rocky Marciano, 49-0, 49-0. Such a legend in this industry, and he retired early. Although that was by choice, he could have gone for 50-0, but didn't. Also, guys, why am I talking about boxing right now? Hey, when y'all will get the actual stream later this month, I don't know. I mean, I could talk about anything. History, mythology, philosophy, psychology, ancient and old stories, etc., etc. In fact, if y'all want, guys, I could actually go more into detail here with the old school fairy tales. Actually, no, I won't do that because I've already technically done that. In episode 40. In episode 40 of this series, guys, I talked about all the ancient and old fairy tales that we all love. Like Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, etc., etc. Like, plus, I am. God, I hate my nose. I'm just dealing with allergies, as you know. These allergies are horrible. These allergies are just not fun. But yeah, guys. Also, I'm practically a encyclopedia when it comes to comic books and Marvel and DC. I know, I would say over half of DC and Marvel heroes and villains. I can tell you which stories to read and which stories not to read of both Marvel and DC. Like I would do great at a comic shop. If I were to work at a comic shop, I feel I'd do great. Because I would say, no, you don't. No, you don't need to read that. You need to read this, 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 and this. I was hoping to buy these comics. No, you don't need to read that. That's garbage. That's garbage. Stay away from that. No, you need to read this, 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 and this. I would be that guy, guys. I would be that guy. Hit it. Like a customer, he wants to come in and say he wants to buy some. He wants to buy some, like, I don't know. Let me see here. He wants to buy some crap, I can't think right now. Let's say he wants to buy some Flash comics, and he's like, I want to buy this, 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 and this. I'm like, no, you don't. You need to read this, 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 and this. I would be that guy, guys. I would be that guy that puts y'all on the right comics to read, because I know my crap, guys. I know my crap when it comes to comic books. Of which, like, I would just do that anyways. I live in the good old US of A. But, yeah, guys, I would be that guy, right? I would be that guy that just writes, or not writes, but I would tell y'all which stories to read and which stories not to read. Because I'm not kidding, guys. I have a wealth of knowledge when it comes to Marvel and DC comic books. Now, personally, I think the greatest comic book ever made is Watchmen. Watchmen by Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons is the greatest comic book ever made. Like, I genuinely find it interesting. Oh, why am I tired? I'm not. I'm not supposed to be tired. It's not. I don't go to sleep yet, guys. I still got work 8 to 2 after the stream is over. After the stream is over, I still got work 8 to 2. Like, I still gotta get a lot of stories done. A lot of stories done. And all that. Of which I could go on about my personal crap, and I could tell y'all how things are going in life. But no one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear my personal crap. I know I don't want to spill it. But yeah, at least y'all know about the speech impediment and all that. Y'all know I stutter. Y'all know I'm a little bit disabled or handicapped because of it. So, yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I guess I'm just lacking tonight. Tonight's episode 60, though. Tonight was supposed to be a grand spectacle. Tonight was supposed to be another mark in Come Chill With Your Boy. Because it's episode 60. We're supposed to have fun. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I've just been working on stuff nonstop. Like, I've been working on the Dragon King trilogy, trying to get that done. And trying to get all these other stories done as well. And yeah. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just not sure what to talk about, guys. Because I could go on forever and a day about certain topics if y'all would let me. If y'all want to hear about certain topics, just let me know. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I was just writing here when I just took a look at the when I looked at the clock. I was just writing, right? I was writing stuff down for the stories and all that. And then I took a look at the clock and was like, holy crap, I'm 9 minutes late. I'm 15 minutes late. Hey for the streams. Hey for the streams. Because y'all get these every night. Y'all get these every night from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's how long y'all that's how long y'all get these, guys. That's how long y'all have me for. Of which I thank y'all if you're watching. I really do. But yeah. Also, like I said, before I started the stream, I was working on a song as well. But mainly I was just working on the books. I was just working on my stories, Plus, I gotta get things in order. I gotta make sure everything is properly done. Here for the boxing stream later this month, of which you, of which y'all will get, and it'll be fun. Of which y'all will get, and it'll be fun. Like, I hope y'all really do enjoy the boxing stream. I really hope y'all do enjoy that. But also, guys, if y'all want to, just feel free to check out any of the other content on the channel, any of the other streams on the channel, or any of my music. If y'all want to, just go check out my Moody mix, of which I wrote those songs when I was in a dark place. But yeah. And they're very interesting, guys. I walk through the fire flames licking my skin. Inner demons whisper, come and let us in. Those are the lyrics to one of the songs I wrote. Go check them out if you haven't. But yeah, guys, I love doing this, but it seems like I don't got the strength tonight, which makes me angry. Because I wanted this episode to be some kind of grand ordeal. But I gotta realize I'm just some idiot talking for the camera. I just have to realize I'm just some guy in his room just talking for the camera, And it seems like I have all these ideas, guys. I have all these ideas, but I can't do them all at once. Of which is really, really annoying, Like, I find it so infuriating, if for myself and for y'all. Like, I know no one wants to listen to this, no one wants to watch this, but thank you guys for giving me the time of day. And yeah, I've got all this knowledge up in here. I've got all this knowledge in here. But, I mean, who cares, right? Who cares? But yeah, you know what? Yeah, I know what it said. So we'll get a song on December 1st. But y'all will probably get one a bit sooner than that, honestly. What's up, Dream? How you doing? Hey, but y'all will probably get a song earlier than that, honestly. Like, I'm not sure if I want to release this one or not, because this one's a bit more personal. This one actually kind of reveals a little bit about my past and all that. Like, I poured my heart and soul into this one song, but I'm not a musician, guys. I'm a writer, I'm a storyteller. I write books, comic books, manga, and all that kind of stuff. So really, I should stay away from the music. I should stay away from the music and just focus on that. And just focus on the stories I'm writing. Because, guys, when I tell you, these stories are going to be good. Hey, The White Knight and Ogre's Aid are coming out next year. And then after that, I'll release the first book of the Dragon King trilogy. And then after that, I'll release the first book of Gunblade. I will release the first book of the Samurai. I hate my speech impediment. Abra. I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyways, guys, I will release the first book of the Samurai and Gunslinger by fall of 2026. Hey, the first 9 chapters will be out here for y'all to read and get your hands on. Now, I'm not sure where to publish, though. That's the thing. Plus, guys, I've got to talk to an artist and an editor. I have to find an artist and editor to actually work with. And, yeah, that'll be fun. It'll be fun to find an artist and an editor to actually work with and try to get these stories out and done for you guys. Plus, side note here, guys, I have talked about the deeper meanings of certain films. It's like I said, I'm a deep thinker, guys. I may not look it, hell, I may not sound it because of the speech impediment, hey, but I like to analyze and critique and dissect things. I sometimes overthink everything. Every little minute detail I analyze to the utmost degree. Like, let's take Wally. Let's take Wally here because it somehow always has to come back to 2 films. It's always gotta come back to 2 films. Wally or Inside Out. Now, Wally is a good film. Wally is a film about a little robot that cleans up the planet. And the 3 deeper themes I have seen here within this film are the environmental message of cleaning up the planet. That's number 1. And number 2 is the rise and overuse of technology and the over-reliance on AI. And the 3rd is probably the most important theme I've noticed in the film, and that is the theme of actual human connection. And I'm not talking like how I'm talking to y'all. I'm not talking about how I'm talking it to y'all. Like, y'all are watching me on your TVs, on your phones, on whatever. I'm talking actual face-to-face social interaction. We need that, guys. And we can't talk about this stuff without diverging off the path of Wally. Hey, we cannot talk about this stuff, guys, hey, without going into the deeper themes and eventually just talking about, hey, the study and and we can't talk about these, dang it, my nose. I hate my nose. Just give me a second, guys. Just give me a sec. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. Like, oh, God, I hate allergies. I bloody hate them. I hate allergies. But, like I was saying, so we can't really talk about, hey, the deeper themes within Wally, hey, without eventually going on and on and on about the human psyche and human psychology if we're going to talk about the need for human connection and the need for social interaction. Like I I love films, movies, and TV and all that. Like, one of the greatest shows of all time, one of the greatest cartoons of all time is Avatar The Last Airbender. Now, Avatar The Last Airbender taught valuable lessons. Avatar The Last Airbender, as well as a few more shows, books, and movies, have molded me into the man I am today. Like Avatar The Last Airbender, it was just great, dude. Like, it taught me so much stuff. Like, specifically Uncle Iroh. Uncle Iroh, he was just filled with wisdom. It's time for you to start asking yourself, hey, the big questions. Who are you and what do you want? Is it your own destiny or is it a destiny that somebody else has laid out for you? These are deep, deep questions, guys, and they need to be answered. Like, what is the meaning of life and all that? I'm sorry to get all existential on y'all, but if y'all have read the channel description, y'all know that I talk about this stuff anyways. Y'all know I talk about psychology and philosophy. I talk about those things, guys, because I'm genuinely fascinated by them. I am genuinely fascinated with the human mind and how it works. Also, is there something divine about us? Is there something inherently divine about us? Of which that brings up the question, what made all this? Why are we all here? Of course, we can't get into that without actually analyzing it first. Of which, if y'all want me to do that, I will. But I feel y'all don't want me to do that. I feel y'all wouldn't want me to, talk about that stuff, you know? But I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. Okay, you know Narnia, right? You know The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings and all that, right? Okay, Narnia, he was written by C.S. Lewis and The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, he were written by J.R.R. Tolkien. Now, Tolkien, he was raised a devout Catholic his entire life. Lewis was, I believe he was raised Christian, but he eventually fell off because of his mother dying. He prayed to God for his mother to get better, and she didn't, and she ended up passing on anyways. And he turned to atheism ever since, up until the point J.R.R. Tolkien convinced him of Christianity. If y'all want to know more about this, guys, I would recommend watching a film called The Shadowlands. It's basically C.S. Lewis's journey from atheism to Christ. Also, guys, another good book, another good film on this is The Case for Christ by Lee Strobel. Now, Lee Strobel, he was a journalist. He was a atheist who didn't want his wife to get infected with this grand delusion, with the delusion of Christ. He actually said, "You are cheating on me with Jesus," of which I've read the book, guys. It is phenomenal. Like, okay, so I don't want to get into all this, guys, but I'm passionate about it, man. I'm passionate about all this. History, mythology, philosophy, psychology. Like I've said, guys, I love all of it. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Christianity, guys. Here's the thing about Christianity. If the resurrection never happened, if Jesus Christ didn't resurrect from the grave 3 days later, then it's just basically a house of cards. Christianity is not true if the resurrection never happened. However, if it did, then Christianity is true. But I digress. I don't want to get into all that right now. I could, but I'm not going to. But yeah, guys, of course, I've read the Bible, and it's a phenomenal book. It is, on the surface, it is filled with contradictions after contradiction after contradiction. So, C.S. Lewis wrote a bunch of books, right? C.S. Lewis wrote a bunch of books on Christianity and the general mythology around it. In his book, Mere Christianity, C.S. Lewis points out that Jesus, it could only be one of three things: either lunatic, liar, or Lord. Either he was a madman claiming to be God himself, or he was a liar, meaning he was casting out demons with some kind of mystical and spiritual power, or he actually was what he said he was. He was actually the Son of Man. He was actually the Son of God. That's very, very interesting, and I loved the way that Lewis puts it. I loved the way C.S. Lewis lays out Christianity in that book, in Mere Christianity. If you haven't read it, go read it, because it is a phenomenal book. Also, just feel free to get the Screwtape Letters and The Great Divorce by him as well. They're phenomenal books. Now, I say all this, guys, to not preach to y'all, I'm not trying to preach to the choir here. I'm honestly unsure of where I stand on all this anyways. So I'm still searching myself, is what I'm trying to say. But like it is a fascinating question here because guys, the question is, did all this come in from nothing, or is there something here behind it? Or is there some intelligence here behind it? Like, I'm sorry to get all deep and philosophical on y'all, but this stuff interests me. It truly does. If philosophy and psychology alike interest me. Also, guys, I do like hidden nerdy stuff. I do like the old and ancient stories of mythology and history. So if y'all want to, we can change it to that. We can change topics. Yeah, let's change topics. Because if I keep going in the direction I'm going, then it's just going to be me. It's just going to be me, just rambling on into y'all about like just certain things. No, good sir. No, I do not have autism. I'm not autistic. Trust me, bro. I know what autism looks like. I've done a little bit of research. I have an autistic cousin. I'm not autistic, bro. I've just got the speech impediment. I've just got the speech impediment, my good sir. That's all I've got. Anyways, guys, so yeah, let's swap topics to a bit different, or to something different, because I mean I could go on here forever just over analyzing and critiquing things, but I don't know. It is a fascinating question, and guys, I'm sorry. I do apologize if you're seeing this in post. And I'm just some rambling idiot on camera just talking your ear off. I am sorry. I'm very, very sorry. But yeah, guys, I'm just here to talk about the stuff I find interesting and intriguing and all that. And I still find it a bloody miracle that 258 of y'all are subscribed to me. I mean, I did not have any dreams of being YouTuber. I just did this for fun and just to see what came about it, Because let's be real here, guys. This channel could take off. It could not. Honestly, I'm fine either way because I've still got the stories here to fall back on. I still got my writing and my projects here to do. So yeah, I mean, it is just genuinely fascinating. Like I love like horror stuff as well. Like last night's stream was unique and fun. Even though it was kind of boring and dull, kind of like this one. Actually, yeah, the stream has been boring, dull, and uneventful. And I'm sorry about that, guys. I really am. But yeah, last night's stream, the Halloween stream, that was pretty fun. Like I just sat in darkness and just did what I'm doing now, of which I'm just talking to y'all now. Like I just sat in darkness and just talked about horror stuff and just talked about like horror movies and all that. So yeah, that's fun. That's fun, of course. Of course, I love the classics like Nightmare on Elm Street, the Halloween films with Michael Myers and Jeepers Creepers and all that. That's all well and good. That's all fun stuff, you know. That's all fun stuff. So yeah, I mean, like, plus I genuinely love animation as well. More precisely though, 2D animation. Like traditional hand-drawn animation, I love. Like the Studio Ghibli films are phenomenal. The classic Disney films, we all love. The classic Disney films that we all love, even though they're based off of horrifying stories, are still good movies. Like, they're still very good movies and they're still very, very fun. Like, I genuinely love them, guys. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong, guys. I don't know what's wrong. It seems like here lately I just haven't had the strength to do these, guys. And granted, I've done them. I've stuck it out for the hour like I'm going to do here. But I just genuinely don't know, guys. You see, the problem is I want to talk about too much. The problem is I want to talk about too much. I want to talk about too much crap. I want to talk about idea after idea after idea after idea. And I've actually thought about just writing all this out. Just writing out my ideas, guys, because I have a journal here I can write in. And I have a journal here I can write in. But do I do that, guys? Do I do that? No. No, I do not. No, no, sirree, I do not write in them, even though I should. Even though I should write in them, because it would help me articulate my thoughts better. You see, because because I'm starting to think, guys. I'm starting to think that, hey, that there's no difference, hey, between writing and thinking. How do you become a better writer? How do you become a better thinker? How do you become a better writer? Well, in order to write, you must read. In order to think, you must write. There's no difference between writing and thinking. At least that's something I'm trying to figure out as we speak, right? That's something I'm trying to figure out right now. Is there a difference between writing and thinking? I don't think so. Hey, because what is writing? Writing is basically just putting your ideas down on paper, or writing is putting your ideas and thoughts on paper into words. Writing is putting your ideas and thoughts and stories, etc., into words. And I mean, I could just go on and on and on about like certain things and how it connects to the human psyche and all that. And guys, no, I am not a psychologist. I do not claim to be. I am not a professional at this. I'm just very, very intrigued by it. I'm just very, very interested in all this stuff. I have a genuine interest in everything I've talked about up until this point. I haven't been able to articulate my thoughts very well, but I know what I'm interested in, and I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about my interest more. And I want to talk to y'all, but I just can't because my thoughts just get jumbled, and the speech impediment, it doesn't help. Like my stepdad asked me, like, hey, does the speech impediment affect your thoughts? And yes, it does actually. At least that's how I felt about it hey, for so long. Hey, because anytime I'm trying to talk, anytime I'm trying to speak out loud, you see, in my head I can say everything properly. In my head I can say everything I need and want to say. But out loud it's a bit harder because I actually have to talk to y'all and all that. Like, hey, the speech impediment is a utter nightmare. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, some days I'm just thinking of ideas for streams and all that. I'm just thinking of ideas, right? And I'm like, okay, it'd be cool to talk about blah blah blah. It'd be cool to talk about this and that. And then when night falls, when 10 o'clock falls, I try to talk to y'all about said subject. I try to talk to y'all about certain things, and it doesn't work out because of the speech impediment. Because I feel because of this. Because I feel because of the speech impediment, I feel no one who will give me the time of day. So I feel like I'm always just it's a race against time, and I'm just trying to get my thoughts out there so quickly and just fast that I overdo it and I exhaust myself all the more. But yeah, it's just very, very interesting, guys. And we are 8 minutes away from the hour mark. And God, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I've wasted everyone's time. Per usual. Well, what else is new? What else is new? I've wasted everyone's time. I've wasted your time, dear viewer. And I am oh so sorry. I've wanted to basically start these again or start doing these again because I thought they would help. I thought they would help me find people that are interested in what I'm interested in, of which I'm interested in. I'm interested in a lot of things, in a lot of things. My interest is a lot. I cover a lot of topics. And I just want to find the right crowd of people to talk to about it. And that's part of the reason I started doing these again, guys. That's part of the reason I started doing the streams again, was to find people that are interested in what I'm interested in. If you want to know what I'm interested in, then just go to the channel in description and read it. Read my channel in description if you want to know what I'm interested in. And the second reason I started doing these again was to promote my stories and to see if there was anyone interested in them. And the third reason is probably the most important, guys. The third reason is basically to stop stuttering as much and to try to stop the speech impediment and stop becoming Porky Pig or something like that. That's all, folks. All that crap, I love the Looney Tunes, but man, just being compared to Porky. Although to be fair, Porky Pig is very, very articulate. He's got a vast vocabulary of words, but he can't get his thoughts out properly because he has a severe speech impediment, of which I love Daffy, Bugs, Porky, Sam, all those guys. Like, I genuinely love all those guys, man. They've made, made me laugh. Yosemite Sam is great. Get back here, you varmint! Boom, boom, boom. That's just good stuff, man. That's just very good stuff. Like, I I love Yosemite Sam. I love Tweety and all those characters. Plus, I can relate to the Tasmanian Devil. Like, he's my spirit. He's my spirit animal, I think. But I digress, guys. I digress. I'm getting off topic. Yet again, I'm sorry. I know. I know. I know. Another stream failed. Another stream failed. Just boring, uneventful, dull, uninteresting. Like, man, like, what am I doing, guys? What the am I doing? I honestly don't know anymore. We 60 episodes in, guys. We 60 episodes in, and I have no idea what we doing. If you go through the streams, guys, y'all can pretty much tell that already. If y'all watch this journey from episode 1 to episode 60, of which is the episode that's being played right now, then nothing has changed. Everything is the same. I've probably gotten more dumber and more retarded as these have gone on. God, I hope not. God, I hope not. I hope I've gotten more smarter and more, like, articulate as these have gone on. I mean, I know I'm not camera shy at all. I am not camera shy at all. It's just eventually I ran out of things to talk about. Even though I know if I actually wrote some of the stuff down, even though I know if I wrote some of the stuff down, it'd be a lot better off. I'd be a lot better off. I'd be able to communicate to you guys what I'm trying to say and what I'm thinking at the moment. Because I can talk about anything and everything, guys. Like, man, like just right now, I'm thinking of a pro wrestler here that I've watched as a kid. And because, not to mention, guys, I love boxing and professional wrestling. And there was this wrestler, this character right here, because what is wrestling at its core? It's basically a play. It's a physical play. Think of pro wrestling as physical theater. Two or more guys, two or more participants get into a squared circle and beat the ever-living hell out of each other for our entertainment. Hey, but what are they doing? Hey, they're telling a story. It's just storytelling, guys. It is a form of storytelling. And one of my favorite pro wrestlers of all time passed away last year, Bray Wyatt. He had such a mind, guys. He was such a horror-themed character that it was so good, guys. He was that good at weaving his tales in and out. But I digress, guys. I digress. I digress, guys. I'm not done here, but I'm getting close to it. And we're about at that hour mark, guys. So yeah, y'all get the boxing stream later this month. Oh, also, guys, I failed to mention this in the stream at all, but I've made 2 promises to y'all. I've promised the boxing stream of which y'all will get later this month, and I've promised y'all artwork. Of the Samurai and Gunslinger by the end of the year. At least concept art. I know you, y'all keep asking for it. Every time anytime I do one of these guys, it always comes up in chat. We want artwork. We want artwork. Y'all will get artwork of the samurai. Y'all will get at least concept art of the samurai and gunslinger by the end of the year. By the end of the year, probably around Christmas or New Year's, y'all will get at least concept art of the samurai and gunslinger. So yeah, hey with that guys, I'm done. I'll stop annoying y'all. I'm sorry. I know this hasn't been fun. It hasn't been informational. I know it has sucked every bit of the way, and I've dragged this on for far too long, and for that, I deeply apologize. My most humble apologies. But yeah, hey, with that, guys, I am outie. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Make sure to make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Turn on all post notifications. Or no, like. I don't even know how to do my intro anymore, guys. I don't even know how to do my own outro. Make sure to like, share. Dang it, like. What am I trying to say here? Darn it. What am I trying? I can't even do my proper outro. I'm that bamboozled right now. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, turn on post notifications, turn on all post notifications. Here's so that we never miss a video. Here's so that we never miss a video and you'll be notified here whenever I upload. And with that, guys, I am outie. I love you guys and thank you guys.